Hi guys, tonight I thought I would share the contents of a box of memories essentially that I packed up my senior year of high school, and it went to college with me, and then it's made every move since then. I almost never go through it, so I don't really remember what's in it, but I thought we would take a look. Also stick around because when I'm done going through the memory box, I'm going to share some gems from this scrapbook that my mom made me when I graduated high school. There's some great ones in here. Not sure which ones I'm going to share yet, but stick around because after I'm done with the memory box, it's picture time. Okay. So up on top are little leather moccasins that I think my uncle made me when I was a baby. Maybe they go that way. But super cute. I forgot all about these. I don't remember if he made them just for a project or if it was for like a class or what. The next thing I see in here is one of my soccer captain's bands. I think this was the first team that I was a captain for, and I believe our team name was the Tomboys. So, yeah, there's that. Very proud of that. It was first travel team. What else is in here? This marble that I got from one of my great-grandmothers. And what it has along it is the golden rule. You can kind of see, I know it's blurry, but along there it has, on that gold strip, it says do unto others as you would have them do unto you. I have not one, but 2 keys to the city of Indianapolis that I earned in high school. I have 2 rosaries. If I remember right, this one was one of my great-grandmas on my dad's side. Maybe my grandma's, I'm not sure. And then I have a rosary I got for my confirmation. I also have a soccer charm bracelet that I think I got for Christmas or my birthday from my parents one year. I have this little, it's actually a bank book, but it's full of family pictures and senior pictures of my friends. So there's one of me and my brother and sister, and then here's a family picture from a few years later because obviously my youngest sister's in it. What else do I got in here? I got like a name card, and then a couple of little prayer cards I got from First Communion. This little Easter carousel that my grandma gave us for Easter one year. One of the birds has fallen off, so I need to reattach it. It's really interesting seeing what I decided to save. Ooh, I found this in our backyard, if I remember right. Growing up, we had a creek in the backyard, so every now and then we would find arrowheads, and this was one that I found. Some sea glass from when I was in Australia the first time. A very smooth rock that I used to use in high school as like a worry stone, or actually a fidget toy, so I'd have it in my pocket and I would just rub my thumb on it. What else do I have in here? Oh, a little Winnie the Pooh ornament. There were a good couple of years, mostly in middle school if I remember right, where I was obsessed with Winnie the Pooh figurines and just collecting that kind of stuff. A sand dollar that I think I found, but I might have bought on a spring break. Just a really random assortment. Another stone that I used as a worry stone in high school, or maybe college actually, that one. I have, let me pull some of them out, some antique marbles that my great-grandma's brothers used to play with. I was very obsessed with her antique marbles. And actually, if I remember right in here, I have a letter about antique marbles that she wrote me, but I'm not sure, I haven't come to it yet. I have a couple things that we got at different retreats from when I was in high school. I have a ring I think I got for my baptism when I was a baby. Look how tiny that is. I have a penny that I remember I went to work with my dad, and he had train tracks behind his office, and we put it on the train tracks and it got smushed. I have a confirmation necklace with an anchor and a heart. I also have a First Communion necklace. I think those are both for my parents, but I'm not entirely sure. What else do I have in here? Marion's Children's Mass book. I got this for First Communion, I do remember that. A key that I randomly found and kept. I'm not sure why. I found it as a kid and always kept it. A little book that my grandma wrote me when I graduate. So like when I graduated high school, I mean. So one of the things that she wrote, she put, it had like prompts and then she wrote in. It says, here are some of the wonderful traits that make you special. You never complain and always do what needs to be done. You always eat what I serve with a smile and you like it. You always change out of your school clothes immediately. I went to a school where we had uniforms. You're conscientious and you do your homework without reminding. You get yourself up and on time where you need to be. You take care of and help with your siblings, and on and on and on. So that's really sweet. My grandma gave that to me when I graduated high school. And then yeah, here it is. I have a few letters from one of my great-grandmas. I wrote letters to them fairly often as a kid. I didn't save that many. It looks like I also have a letter from one of my friends in high school. Oh, I know what this is. It's a note. We went to Disney World and we flew and I was sitting next to my aunt. No, my Aunt Sarah was sitting behind me and we were writing notes about why I changed from going by my first name to going by my middle name. So that's just a nice little reminder. My mom kept this for me. So if you didn't know, I actually go by my middle name. And then just some more letters. Oh, actually, this is the letter from my great-grandma about marbles, and she also sent me a magazine clipping about kids playing marbles from when she was growing up. But she wrote about how her brothers used to play. A few more. I think this was First Communion as well as this. A charm from graduating high school. A button, I think was also my grandma's, and then just some more letters down there. So just random trinkets from my growing up years that meant something to me, so I kept them. Okay, first up, since I talk so much about my First Communion, I thought I would put a picture here. The funny thing to note about this is I, at even a young age, did not like wearing dresses, and I remember this being a massive struggle trying to find a First Communion dress that I liked and would agree to wear, and in the end, we actually had my grandma make this one for me. But yeah, it was a whole thing. And then the other pictures I thought I would share, because it's that time of year, actually, it's that day, Happy Easter. I thought I would share some Easter gems. So I'm gonna look at them and describe them, and I'll put the pictures here. So the first one is me and my sister and a stuffed goose, and we are decked out in our Easter clothes. Next up is my sister and I matching in a lovely sort of sailor ensemble with my little brother in an adorable, I'm assuming linen suit, making some finger guns. Looks a bit like a baby James Bond, maybe. And next up is my siblings and I with our cousins. I remember our parents were constantly trying to get these photos of the group of us, all similar in age, and trying to get one with all of us smiling was just like herding cats. There are so many pictures of us at holidays sitting on this couch, and 9 times out of 10, most of us are smiling and one kid is crying, picking their nose, looking a different way. There's always one of us who threw a picture off. Next up is me looking a little bit derpy while Easter egg hunting in our yard. And then I will add another one right here of my sister and I dyeing eggs. I think my senior year? No, this was my junior year of high school. And then last but not least, the group of 4 of us after our egg hunt, probably my freshman year of high school. So I'll put that one right here. There are tons of pictures in here. Who knows, maybe someday I'll bust the rest of them out. But for now, those are the ones that I'll share. Anyway, hopefully you enjoyed this trip down memory lane with me. I will see you next time. Happy Easter. Have a great day. Yeah, bye.